Now, before we start this video, I want to make a point. You remember that movie when the dude was being investigated by the police? I want to say it was one of them California movies, and the dude was being questioned overnight, and he kept on asking him a question. He said, "You know you effed up, right? You know you effed up, right? You know you effed up, right?" Yeah, y'all know y'all effed up by allowing this food stamp thing to come to the light. I'm going to show y'all something real quick, then we're going to go into the video. Percentage of U.S. households receiving SNAP benefits by ethnicity. By ethnicity. Afghan, Somalian, Iraqi, Dominican, Caribbean, Native, Puerto Rican, Cuban, then come Black, then come Arab, then come Cambodian, then come Haitian, then come Pacific Islander, then come Honduran, then come Armenian, then come Bangladeshi. How come all the ethnicities sitting on the food stamp and snaps programs is stuff that's probably illegal aliens? How come? Or you an alien that came here and you came over and got your citizenship and you on the welfare and you on the snaps, you came to get your bit, you came to America, living in America, eye to eye, across the nation, living in America. Come on, man, what's going on right here, man?
Hold on one second. We about to get to the bottom of this, ladies and gentlemen. This don't make no sense whatsoever. Welcome to the Dark Waters channel, where we explore mysteries, figure out the truth, dive into politics, and anything else you want to know about. That's what we doing over here, baby. Let's go.
Hey, man, we're going to have to talk about the Muslims. We're going to have to talk about the Muslims this morning. Yesterday, we talked about the Jews and the Christians. Today, we're going to have to talk about the Muslims. And I want to talk to everybody who black, brown, white, tan, yellow, and red in America. Because y'all got all them different skin colors in America. I need you to understand something. Y'all need to stop fighting with each other like you done lost your damn minds. You need to stop arguing with each other like you're damn crazy. You got a bigger problem on your hands, man. You got a massive issue at your front doorstep. And you're around here acting full retarded, farting in bathtubs. You're going simple jack right now because the same people that's fighting you is pouring money into division. And you so damn crazy that you feel like you got to reply every time somebody says something about you and you got to attack people. It's crazy. But I want you to take a listen to what my brother right here gonna say with his beautiful dreadlocks. He gonna explain to you what I've been saying, what I've been showing y'all videos of for the longest. You wanna know why food stamp is being cut off from all the people in the hood, and the little old lady in the mountains, and the little old lady in the poor white neighborhood, in the black neighborhood, in the rural neighborhood? Because the Democrat Party brought all them damn illegal aliens in here, specifically Muslims, and these men and they women gamed the system, and they got 5, 6 wives, all of them on EBT and SNAP, in 5 different houses, all of them paid for by Section 8, and he, with all his children, eating on the government dollar, eating on your tax dollar. And people don't seem to understand this. And then the internet uses black people on the internet go allow themselves to be used like retards running on the internet saying, we gonna eat white people if you cut off our SNAP benefits. Sit your silly ass down. You ain't eating nobody. All you gonna do is go ahead and catch a case. Yeah. You gonna catch a hot cot over some food that's something that should be resolved in 30 days. You gonna go catch a case. And if you stupid enough to go catch a case, then catch that case. Ain't no defending that. If you wanna go run in the store and rob and steal, they should have police out there to arrest you right then and there. You let one thing become two. It's a terrible thing when one thing becomes two. Go ahead and explain to him, brother. Explain to him, brother.
42 million people losing their SNAP benefits come November 1st. And then when I look at the numbers of the amount of people and where they're from, I'm gonna say this is a much needed process, bruh. Because you're telling me of the 42 million people, only like 30% of that 42 million are actually Americans? And I mean 30% of the 42 million are actually Americans who were born here, who are disabled, who are veterans, who are actually people who literally and actually need this assistance. Because if I'm looking at this report that says 51% of the total number of people that are receiving these SNAP benefits are purely because of their religious beliefs, meaning these people are Muslims or from the Islamic religion, Islamic countries. They're from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Somalia, these places. And they are receiving these benefits purely because, for one, their women aren't allowed to work. Their women are allowed to have multiple children. They are 100% supposed to be home to cherish and nurture their children. Their husbands are allowed to have multiple wives, and with those multiple wives having multiple children, meaning they're getting multiple thousands of dollars per month. And if you think about it, it makes total sense why the Americans that are getting the pocket change, who are not having kids, and even if they're having kids, they got like 2-3 kids, and then their 2-3 kids are disabled, right? And then they're the ones making all the noise because they're getting pocket change when these people from the Islamic countries are getting thousands and thousands of dollars, and they're in a household with 3 other women that are filing for these benefits as head of the household. So in the one house, there are 4 wives getting like 4 or 5 grand a pop because they have like 4 or 5 kids a pop, right? And their husbands are just going out to these meetings trying to convert more people. But at the end of the day, they're getting like $15,000-$20,000 a month for the one household. And who knows how many bank accounts they have. No wonder when I see these people going out on vacation, they're just so comfortable. And it's like irritating, but at the end of the day, this shit needs to stop, because a lot of these people came here, right? They came here seeking better, but then they came here to live the same way and the same rules, live by the same rules that made their country turn into shit in the first place.
Eggs blackly explained by that black man. And I'm about to start going crazy. Because you know what? I've been trying to cover the news like I got some sense, but you can't cover this like you got some sense. So when a black man explains something, I'm going to say eggs blackly. When a white man explains something, I'm going to say eggs whitely. When an Asian man explains something, I'm going to say eggs Asian. Because you might as well just spaz the hell out. Because it's like, what the hell is wrong with people? It's common sense, ladies and gentlemen. And he just he hit the nail on the head. He said, they come in to your nation. They set up, they bring in all their wives. They bring polygamy into your nation. And if you've been paying attention to the late night ride that we was doing, which the late night ride gonna start on November 1st, tonight, the late night starting again. I had to take a little break. I admit I got a little tired of doing the late night ride. Y'all don't understand what it takes, because the late night, you gotta be in the spirit. So you just spend that time like in this cocoon. And when you come out, your flesh is like, oh, I need to take a nap. I need to go to sleep. But it don't matter. I'm going back into the bubble. It's Jesus' bubble, and he want me in there. I'm going to go in there. Watch this, though. Watch this. Do you know what the punishment for polygamy is, according to the Bible? Go and look it up. Go look and see what happened to every nation, everybody that decided they was going to be a polygamist. Look what went wrong with them. And so what we have is, and I said this 1,000 times, when Donald Trump was talking about the Haitians and the migrants, he was like, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cats, eat the cats. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. And everybody was like, oh, I can't believe he said that. I said people bring in their foreign customs and their foreign gods into our nation, and we get judged. Today, New York City is flooding. Oh, what's going on with New York City? Jesus said he's warning you idiots not to vote for Madonna. So your city floods overnight. But because we so damn dumb and we don't pay no attention, we ain't never read the Bible, so we don't know that God sends disasters. Sometimes he sends them as warnings to warn you. Back to the point I was making. The point I'm making is this. This Muslim issue is the biggest issue in America. Because it's not just Afghani Muslims. They all are from all over the damn world. This is the biggest issue in America. It's Muslims, then it's Hindus, then it's the Jews. Now just keep it real. All of them we got problems with as American Christians. Every last one of them we got an issue with. Every last one of them need to be put in their place in this nation. It don't mean you're going to round nobody up and hurt them. And well, for the latter two, the Hindus and the Jews, we don't need to be rounding them up. I think they'll be all right. We could work through some things. But these Muslims, we're going to have to deal with them. Because they're taking the money that they have within our nation. They're taking the benefits of the nation. Then they're going out and converting people to Islam. They ain't got to work. If you got free housing, you got your food covered, you got your needs met, you got a little pocket cash, what you do? Your whole day is dedicated to praying 5 times a day, going to the mosque, and converting people to Islam. But they're converting people based upon your damn tax dollars. And you know the craziest thing? Dearborn, Michigan. You know when you move all the Christians out of an area, and we'll see this, you can go look at it. When you move all the Christians out of the area, you bring in a different altar, bring in a different culture, that area becomes like where they came from. And where they came from ain't shit. Sorry. Where they came from ain't shit right now. And so they come from over there, bring this foolishness over here, and then simulate and create this bubble where they simulate where they came from. And so therefore that place turns out to be not shit. The only reason why them in Dearborn are doing good is why? Because they got the government dollars that they living off of. If you cut off all their SNAP benefits, cut off all the EBT benefits, cut off their Section 8 welfare, guess what? That place going to turn into the same hellhole they left. And I'm just keeping it real with you. It's because they are sucking on the nipple of liberty. Just on the nipple of liberty that allows them to have any moniker of success. And I've said this 1,000 times, and Christians don't seem to understand this. Thou art blessed. You are blessed. I am blessed. It's why people try to jump on your back. Hey, let me get something from you. James, come here. I want to talk to you. You. What do you know? And you so damn dumb, you don't even know how to protect the blessing. We so dumb, we don't even protect the blessing. Even the little girl who got the 7 kids, who mama took her to church when she was a baby, and she strayed away from her mama, didn't listen, went out them streets, started twerking, being hot and nasty, and had 7 kids. But she got baptized when she was a kid. That little girl is blessed. She got 7 kids. Go look at Africa and see people who got 7 kids and see how they looking, or 5 kids. Go look anywhere else in the world, man. In the whole world. Top flight security of the world, Craig, of the world. It's crazy. Hold on. And what gets under my skin is they like, oh, these Americans so stupid. They're just stupid. They're just like dogs. They come over and they don't even hide it. They don't hide it. They just, I came from Egypt and, we overthrew this in Egypt and then we coming to America, we're going to do the overthrowing here. And they don't even hide it from us. Because we like, duh, I don't like Donald Trump. Duh, I don't like Alex Jones. Yeah, I don't like Chuck Schumer. Duh. And meanwhile, they in the streets doing this. We will conquer them. We will take their women. We will steal all their resources. We will be the nuclear power. We will be the nuclear power. We will be the nuclear power. And you sitting there looking at them on the internet doing it. Oh, that's not real. That's not from here. The next thing you know, they come marching down the street, beating on their chest. And all the Ahab husbands that don't know how to defend their families, go push their wife out there. Go tell them something, baby, because you ain't even learned how to defend your damn family. And then when the rowdy towdy boys come, because there's a lot of rowdy towdy boys in America. There's a lot of rowdy towdies. When the rowdy towdy comes, then the liberals are like, no, you're Islamophobic. You're this, as a human shield. Go on, Muslim, tell them what you think.
I came here expecting that I left the bad guys behind. But unfortunately, what I found here is that the bad guys are already here. And they include many of the people I knew from 15 years ago or 20 years ago when I was a student, an undergraduate student. Now they are leading the protests that are happening all over the country. I know they are members of the Muslim Brotherhood, although many of them deny that they are. They even organize the protests in the same manner that they were doing back then, 15 and 20 years ago, the same way of mobilization, the same flags, the same narrative, even the same dependence on Al Jazeera footage and the news stories. It's like a deja vu for me. Everything is happening, but in the United States. That's why I'm here today with the hope that we can find a way to prevent what happened to my home country, Egypt, from happening here to the United States. Because for me, the United States embodies all the important values that I've been fighting for all my life, including human rights, women's rights, and democratization. I don't want to see this going away by any means. So I hope today we can come up with an offensive strategy that can help us make this happen before it's too late. I came here expecting...
Yeah, Muslim, they just snitched on them. Yeah, the Muslim Brotherhood. Yeah, they're trying to overthrow America. You see people marching down the street with a free Palestine. Free Palestine. I said it, ladies and gentlemen. If you was with me, I was saying it when they had a Democratic National Convention. Remember, they had a DNC convention. We can go back and look at the videos. I was spazzing. At that point in time, I was probably in the office spazzing. And that's why I left out the office, because I'd be spazzing too much. People be like, oh, he's so loud. I don't know, he's so loud. I can't think because he's so loud. He talks so loud. I'm like, I can't help. I got a big voice, right? But I said it then. I said, all the gods that are affecting the Democratic Party are on parade. There was the abortion bus out there, right? Then there was the vasectomy bus out there where they was giving vasectomies. Then you had Dagon and his people marching down the street, the Philistines marching outside of the damn Democrat National Convention. Then on the inside, you just had Satan. You just had Satan himself on the inside. And I was like, man, every god that's of the Democratic Party is at this convention. They all sitting in there getting their praise and their worship. And then there's gods outside making sure that you know that they are involved. How many of y'all remember me saying that? No, y'all don't remember? I know you remember, because I remember saying it. I can go find it. Herein lies the problem that we have in America. America is ignorant of spiritual things. We are ignorant of spiritual things. We are ignorant of spiritual things. We are fantastic when it comes to war. We'll blow your ass up. We are fantastic when it comes to the economy. We will outbuild an economy and destroy you. We are fantastic when it comes to inventions. We are fantastic as it pertains to everything except for spiritual things. We are spiritual da-dun-da-dunts. And that's what's being used to try and take us over. Yes, sir. Da-dun-da-dunts. So with that being said, it's absolutely necessary that we listen to what these people have to say. I want to remind you, this is an imam in America with a 9mm handgun in his hand, waving it around, saying that Allah's blessings upon those who kill non-believers. Allah's blessings upon those who kill non-believers. Just want to keep it real with you, because maybe America needs to see this. You lucky I don't run the podcast for the United States official White House podcast, because this crap will be playing all the day long. All the day long, I will be showing the people, hey, in Houston, this is what this imam is saying. Over here, this is what this person said. This is what this person said. This is what this person said. You need to wake your behind up.
طلقة في الراس وراح على جهنم لا يجتمع كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام كافر وقاتله في النار أبدا. النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام يعطي بشرى لمن يقتل المجرمين، لمن يقتل الكافرين. وأي عبادة هي أعظم من سفك دماء الكافرين؟ طلقة في الراس وراح على جهنم لا يجتمع كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام كافر وقاتله في النار أبدا. النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام يعطي بشرى لمن يقتل المجرمين، لمن يقتل الكافرين. وأي عبادة هي أعظم من سفك دماء الكافرين؟ طلقة في الراس وراح على جهنم لا يجتمع كما قال عليه الصلاة.
You may be wondering why I was letting that play multiple times. Because I was being shown something. There's going to be a church rise up in America. There's going to be majority men. And inside the church, these men are going to be not only in fantastic shape, they're going to be encouraging other men to get in shape, but you're going to notice they got rifles in the church. It's coming down the pipeline. Because it's going to take that type of man to meet these type of men. Don't believe me? You can say, I didn't say a lot of things that you've seen come true. You may not believe me, but watch. They're going to be men. The preacher's going to be a man. The audience is going to be men. And you're going to notice it's going to be a church full of men, and then they will bring their wives and their kids into church. But it's going to be primarily men in church. And they're going to have AR-15s and AK-47s and everything else. And it's going to be common for men to bring their gun to church. Just like Jesus said, sell your cloak and get you a sword. Get you a sword. That's what Jesus said. Go take that cloak, boy. Sell it, get you a sword. It's amazing when you see it. This traditional weak Christianity is coming to an end. This walk on top of me and step on top of me Christianity is coming to an end. The Christianity of lack and poverty is coming to an end because it's all coming to an end. I'm 100% convinced now Jesus is on his way. Yeah, I'm 100% Jesus. I've been hearing people talk about the rapture coming, this. No, I'm 100% that Jesus is pushing down through the second heavens and giving them demons and them starry hosts headaches right now. Now, I ain't going to sit here and tell you when I think it's going to happen because the Bible says no man knows when it's going to happen. I don't know. I'm a man, so I have no clue. But I know big homie is pushing down. Yeah. He's whoosh, and they all like, oh my goodness, here come Jesus. Run, here come Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I'm melting. Oh my God. All right, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out of here.